When we pray with the living world, sending a voice with the birds and the insects, with the movements of the wind, to all of creation. When consciousness reacts, when we send a voice, it's like the eagles appear. It's like the spirit lights that come. Just as the magic communicates back the intent and the thoughts inside one's mind. How do I come to this, and how does the communication reflect back? And it doesn't do this from a place of ego, oh, the universe likes me or doesn't like me. It reacts as consciousness, just like the atom. When you look for it, it appears in the space that you look for it. Does the atom appear in that space because it loves or wants to be liked? No. It reacts as an aspect of consciousness being viewed by consciousness, just as the universe and the living world reacts in our ceremonies. This is the nature of consciousness. And the birds move as a reflection of the conscious nature through which the dream that we flow. It's not as the ego to think that I have got power, to think that I am loved by the spirits. But I live in oneness with the enlightened nature of all things. When we send a voice of creation together in a karmic dream where we flow, and each thing that exists without me is within me, reflecting the true nature of my being. And only when I see all that is as without, within, as a part of me, do I notice the truth of myself flowing through time. This is how consciousness reacts. Oh, wakantang katungkaso unchi matakuyapi, spirits, I give thanks for the benefit of this day. That I come to send a voice for the benefit of the people. This is why I do this, not to take away anyone's lessons. But I surrender to the greater consciousness. But as we move through our struggles and our lessons, help us to have the highest understanding, the best path to happiness and learning through them. Let not our sufferings be in ignorance and our joys be uncelebrated. We thank you for the lessons that come in life and the impermanence. We see the fragileness of life as we take from it to feed. As all struggles, we are not separate from the animals, that we move as one with them. And I see them reflected in myself. Oh, Great Spirit, I give all a place in this sacred center. And I ask for the blessing of all. Aho Mitakuyasin. And Spirit reacts. The Spirit manifests. The movements come, not to appease the ego. But when the ego moves, it will affect the way consciousness reacts. Go tell the birds of the Buddha the Jesus. And the Buddha doesn't go and tell the bird that he's the Jesus, but has a unified connection with the bird in experience, an exchange of mutual love as both beings look out of each other. For when the bird sees me and I see the bird, we become connected, and I let it know the emotion inside me, and it experiences it, and I feel the motion in it inside me, and me and the bird are connected in this way. moving within each other. Oh, Matakuyasa. I thank the sacred earth and all that is, that I come and take a humble place. That they call me Messiah, Great Spirit, is because I play the roles of the yoga, to come on the bottom and to challenge all those roles, that we may take the honourable place as equals with the plants, the animals and the insects. That I know the truth of myself, Great Spirit. And so, as I get led, that I'll play the roles. What is it to be the Dalai Lama? That I would remember that and place for me a position as previously done, or would being the Dalai Lama realize the truth, that I am no different from my brothers and sisters, and that I would come humbly with equals. What is the Buddha realization? What is the archetype to which by is the highest truth in symbiotic connection to the divine world, the somatic mind?